Matron, take them away. Oh.
Okay, guys, I just want to give a quick look at the dashboard of Trade the Pool, because I've dropped a clanger today and I kind of want to try and avoid that for you. So this is really just me, well, rambling on while I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so let me flick it over and I'll show you. Now, in the last video, we saw this getting set up. This is like a trading view, and the product that I'm looking at is EDU, all right, Oriental Training. Do I know what it is? I haven't got a clue. Do I care what it is? No, not really. I found it through this, the screener. So if I go to kind of my screeners, I've got some presets in. So I've got a general one and I have a quick one here. Now at the minute, I was reading through the notes and it said, have a share over $10. Well, there it is there. So I pulled it out and basically I'm looking for it to be up over 1 million volume. I want the relative volume to be 1.5. In other words, that is rising, and the current volume is over 1 million. So I know it's in check with everything, and then it's just a basic filter of 20 above 50, etc. And I pulled out 3, and there it is there. And it was the chart that I like, because if you hover on that, it'll show you the chart. Right. So, dropped a bollock. Why did I drop a bollock? Because I didn't really understand the deal ticket. And the deal tickets are a bit of a sod. So I've been working out some kind of watch list for the day. Now, if you've got this dot here, highlighted the same color as that and that, if I just click on that, it'll turn everything to the same. So it's now that, that, and that. Okay, so quite happy with that sort of thing. So just flick that just so you can see it flicks round, becomes whatever. So let me just look at this. So I just pulled in this for today. There it is there. Okay, I meant to do this on the paper trading account, and I thought it was on the paper trading account, but I wasn't. I was on the live account, and it cost me 321 quid because I didn't see what I was doing. I made a complete arse of it. So what you need to do is be very wary of what account is in here. So there is the live account, which this is running on. But there's the other one. But when I click that over, this stays live as well. Now, maybe there's a way we can link these together. But there we are. Flick the demo over. And now it's on the paper trading account. So if I do an order, it'll come into here and vice versa. So they are the same. So pay very close attention to this area. Now, obviously I'm not bothered. I have to get myself out of trouble. So I'm going to put that back to there, and I'm going to put that back to there. So what I'll do is I'll reach out to them and see if there's a way they can be sort of locked. So if I change that, it changes this as well. Possibly is. I just haven't figured it out yet. Anyway, so what's happening is it's in profit at the moment, 45 and 30. Because I'm kind of mirroring it, and I'm trying to offset that, because like I say, it dropped a bit of a bollock. But then the next part of your worry comes, because you can look down here, and actually you can turn that purple as well. So everything's all linked together on the same button. It's all work in progress, guys, all work in progress. And what you're seeing is live. Can't manipulate this. What you see is what you get. All right. Now here, you've got 2 positions. It doesn't tell you which account you're on here. So I'll have to see if there's a way of figuring that out. However, on your working orders, it does. It tells you what they are. But you need to pay attention to this as well, because you can think, well, I haven't got any working orders running. but you have, because of your stop loss and your take profit, because they are classed as orders. So if you look down this side, it will tell you whether it's a stop loss or a take profit order. And it'll also tell you which account you're on. So that's something to bear in mind, because when I glanced at it, I thought, oh, hell's bells, I've put 4 extra orders in, thinking I've maybe pressed a market order by mistake. I hadn't. All right, so that's what that is. Okay, and if you just want to remove your stop loss or your take profit, you can just click your X and it'll remove it and sort of have it as a open take profit. Okay, so there is that to bear in mind. What else have we got to run with that kind of reminds you on? Well, I took a lot of this off. You can mix and match, because I don't really use depth of market. I'm not bothered about the gainers and one thing and another, because I use a screener for that sort of thing. I wanted my chart just to show me what a watch list is here. So I'm going to play with these till I can find out some markets that I would look at every day regardless. Now, Tesla's one, because obviously it shifts every day. If we just flick that over, you'll kind of see Tesla's got a good chart to it. Okay. Now, Dust is an ETF for gold miners, but it's an ETF that I trade myself from time to time in my spread betting account. So I've dropped that in, and then the others. And what I'm looking for is maybe 3 or 4 stocks that if I can't find something on a screener, it will automatically be in there. So I'll look at, I don't know, Tesla definitely, Microsoft, that sort of thing. Because the volume shares, and you can get in and out and sort of a little bit like your bread and butters, but I'll have to work on that as well. Now up here, if I open up this chart just for argument's sake, again, it's very much like TradingView. So you can put in your MACD, your RSIs, have your volume on. I'm not a lover of volume, in fairness. So let's have a look. See, there's your volume profile. Do I want short on chart? Will I get rid of it? No. Volume bars, visible. There we are. To me, they're just a hindrance. I can read volume from the candles. How do you do that? It's very simple. If it's a big, wide candle, if you look naturally down at the volume, there's going to be a volume spike. So the candles tell me what I need to know. Now, I can alter it round any way I choose, sort of up here. If I want to drop this on a line chart, I can drop it into a line chart. I prefer candlesticks, but if I'm marking up, I'll drop it into a line so I can see the exact turning point. Okay, so there's that. I can change my time frames. Might want to see what's happening in the 5-minute chart. I can go out to a monthly chart, see what the big picture is. That's from like 10 years ago. There's 20 years. So that's all the data there is on that. So 5-minute chart. Boom. There we go. Last 5 days on the 5-minute. Live with that. Okay. These are just your drawing tools, the same as TradingView. But again, if you're putting that in, you're going to have to change what's down here each time, because it'll always do your default. So if you're doing different colors, so for argument's sake, I want that a solid line and I want to put a series in that are blue, just set it for default, just like so. And then when you pull up the next one, that's like so as well. Okay. But if you did say that, drop that into there, change the style of it to say red and a dotted line, or a red solid line rather, as I've done here. When you pop the next one in, it goes back to being blue. So if you want to do a few of them, just save it as your default till you've finished. All right, it's just something that I picked up while I was doing this. The The next part is the order system. The order system is really confusing. It really is confusing, but only because I don't understand it. Now you've got a one here where again you put your stop loss in and you can either sell it, buy it, etc. Okay, get rid of that. But then you've got mouse trading where you can just drop an order in like that, and it'll ask you, are you sure you want to drop the order in? And you just click yes, it'll drop an order in like that. Then you can click on the side, pull your stop loss and or you take profit and stop loss left, right and center and see where you are. And then to get rid of it, just click cancel. Okay, so that's okay. But what I've kind of worked out is once I've got my chart ready and I'm happy with it, I will put the order in here, whether I'm going to put a stop order in, a limit order, whatever, and it'll go blue and tell me I can put that order in. But where I'm struggling a little bit at this moment in time is the price of the shares as well. I can see what quantities are, etc, etc, etc. But if I just put in, say, 150 shares, I don't know what the profit is on that, what it is, nothing. I have to sort of try and figure that out. So the next time I come along, I'll try and see if I've worked that out. It's let's just call it work in progress, guys. And what I'll try and do is I'll try and work my way through this so that I can find a way to make this simplistic for you. But at the moment it is okay. Just get it down into a single share, mark it up like you would a Forex chart, and then you can put your limit orders in, etc., just the same as a Forex chart. I just now need to work out what that is. So 150 shares, I don't know. I'll see if there's a calculator that we can use. I genuinely don't know. So just a quick one to let you know, because I was asked a few times saying there's a lot of people shied away from Trade the Pool because they couldn't get their head round this platform. If you strip it down, it's not as difficult as you think. Okay, so this bit, easy. This bit, just your watch list, easy. Be wary of what account you're trading on, relatively easy. There's dust earlier on, it's popping up now. But what I want to put, just switch that off. Relatively easy. This isn't as difficult as you seem. So you can open it out, do your analysis, put your fib lines on, whatever it is you're doing. Sort of there's your fib, so you can work it up to there, see what's going on, and then you can just do your analysis very quickly. Once you've got this all in place, just switch it off and wait till you come to your area of attraction so you can put your order in, and then just do this like you would Forex. Now you can just go straight to market with a market order, where you just go, right, I'm ready, pop, off we go. Or you put the limit, where you're letting the price come to you to bounce away, or you put your stop for a continuation. However it is you're going to do this, okay? And then there's very easy. You're either buying it or selling it. Simple stuff. And then click. It'll put a line in down here, just the same as with that mouse trading. And then you can drag your stop loss and take profit to whatever you want. Happy days. So the next part of it is just figuring out what kind of profit we're getting from this and figuring out how many shares we buy. So that'll be the next stage. I'll work that out for you, and then as we go, it'll get better. All right. So I hope that helps. I genuinely do. Do I like trade the pool? Yeah, sort of, I do. There is a link for it in the description if you want to try it. And there is a demo that you can just sort of jog along with and sort of play with it yourself. But once you strip it down into brass tacks, it's not a bad platform. It's not a bad platform at all. And you've got big drawdown allowances per day. So yes, I've cocked up today, and it's my own fault because I was just testing the orders, putting them in and seeing what was going on. And then before I knew it, I was like, oh shit, buggy, right? But it's no different than when I was learning how to trade Forex and indices. I made loads of mistakes, and you learn by mistakes. So I've learned by that one because now I know to check the account that I'm on, make certain they're all synced together. Okay. My next stumbling block is work out how many shares to put on per price point. I might try and do a checklist where if I'm looking at the same shares all the time, like Telstra, etc., 100 shares equals X. And then I know that I can just put an order in for 100 shares. And if I drag it up, it's going to make me X amount of money. Work in progress, guys. Work in progress. So keep your questions coming. I'll try and sort of figure them out. The order that I've put in, just flick that back. My analysis on EDU was correct. It is moving up. What I'm trying to do is get that into a net positive so it can pay off that bollock that I've dropped. And see how it goes. So that's what I'm doing this afternoon. A little bit of self-management. Naughty scruff. Stop doing things rampageous and do things properly like what you do on your day job. And we'll get there. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.